starting to get interesting over in Africa as the World Cup qualifying campaign starts to get a little bit crazy. But what about your nation? Are they edging closer to Qatar or are they edging closer to home? We'll take a look at that and more next. Right, folks, back was getting another prediction video today. We're looking for match number 3 point something, maybe 0.2 over in Africa, and we'll get to that in just one second. If you're new, where you been, smash your subscribe and get your bang out today with all things World Cup qualifying related, Papa and Rose related, world football itself related. We've got it all here under one rooski. That's right, of course, it's getting crazy busy, crazy mad. The schedule for Africa, I just don't even know. I don't even bloody know. Anyway, we'll take a look at it. Just taking a big shout out to my VRPs. I'm talking about my Patreons. Big shout out to you guys, of course, for supporting the channel behind the scenes. I do appreciate it. If you want to help us out, join the gang as well. Check out the link down below, patreon.com/receipts. But we're going to take a little look at match number 2.2 now. Of course, the results, and of course, we bring it bang up to date, heading into match number 3.2. So here we go. This, of course, will complete the situation over in Africa, of course. So let's bring you back up to date. Burkina Faso played Algeria way back in September. It was a 1-1 draw in the end. Probably advantage Burkina Faso on that one. Drop points there from Algeria, one of the bigger boys. Speaking of bigger boys, Tunisia picked up a 2-0 win over Zambia in the end. One of the 2-1 win myself. Equatorial Guinea against Mauritania ended up as a 1-0 win for Equatorial Guinea. Cape Verde did lose to Nigeria. Of course, the Super Eagles 2-1 win in the end. Malawi against Mozambique was a 1-0 win for Malawi. Mozambique took it on the chin then. Angola did lose to Libya, 1-0 win there. Congo lost to Senegal 3-1 win, got the one bang on the nose. Sudan did lose to Guinea-Bissau 4-2 in the end. And Tanzania beat Madagascar 3-2. Let's take a look at what you guys got on this one. It's coming at you nice and slow. How about that? How about that? Kicking us ass and taking names is Hansworth, Winky, and Andrew Barrett get himself 6 out of whatever the score was there. Let's take the grand scheme of things, of course, over in the Prediction League for Africa. It is at the moment Hansworth to lose, 23 points on the board. A Judy up there as well. Eamon Hussein in the top 3. Now that, of course, concludes, and that's it. Bang up to date with the Prediction League. Now, of course, we're heading into match number 3. We've already done 3.1. This is 3.2. There might be a 3.3 because it's just confusing. I don't think it is actually 3.3. Whatever, it might be. I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, let's kick it on forward and take a little look at the next round of matches. This is the code if you want to get involved with the Prediction League in Africa. cut.e/WC22 Africa. Get involved. Put your picks in right here, right now. But of course, bring your bang up to date with the tables before we jump at the deep end. Of course, Algeria at the moment in Group A, command. Tunisia in command in B. Nigeria running away with it in C. Into D is Ivory Coast ahead of Cameroon. Of course, one of those big boys will be on the receiving end of a crashing out. Meanwhile, getting Group E is Mali. Could they make the World Cup? We'll see. Libya in charge in Group F over Egypt. Do they have a game in hand? No, they don't. Group G sees South Africa over Ghana right now. Senegal in command over in Group H. Guinea-Bissau over Morocco, who haven't a game in hand at the moment in Group I. And then Tanzania over Benin over in Group J. These are the games. As you can see, only a handful of games on this one. That's why I'm a little bit confused. Because yeah, the fixture list is just batshit crazy. I can't get my head around it. Anyway, let's take a little look at these games then, shall we? These ones will take place. So I got 3-6, 3-6. These matches will take place on the 8th. And we'll have games on the 9th, on the 10th, on the 11th, and on the 12th. So yeah, go figure that out. I'm just doing it day by bloody day. We're gonna do it like that. So here we go. Let's go into this one and take a little look at Algeria against Niger. That's right. These two sides are locking horns over in Group A. They never play each other according to my eyes. Heading into this one, of course, Algeria just pretty good form. They're over 92% form for them, winning 5 of the past 6 games. However, they come to this on the back of a draw against Burkina Faso last round. Niger coming to this just 1 win in 6. That 1 win was against Djibouti back in September as well. Heading into this one, Algeria, prior to that draw with Burkina Faso, they were goal-scoring machines. They picked up, what, how many goals? 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 10, 30 goals in the last 5 games prior to that result against Burkina Faso. They were fancying the chances on this one as well against Niger. I think they will come out on this one quite heavily. 3-1 win, maybe even a clean sheet to boot. Kicking off forward, though, Djibouti will be taking on Burkina Faso, of course. These two sides, corner my eyes. Where are you, Djibouti? Djibouti, taking on Burkina Faso. Of course, over in Group A as well. Another pressure according to my eyes as well. Djibouti coming to 3 defeats on the bounce for them, just 1 win in 6. Meanwhile, Burkina Faso just 1 win in 4 for them. 50% form, slightly better form than Djibouti. Of course, Djibouti did pick up a loss against Niger last round. Of course, Burkina Faso picked up a big draw against Algeria at the moment last round. Of course, coming into this in the table, Burkina Faso are in second spot, I believe, over in Group A, with Djibouti rock bottom. So you would fancy Burkina Faso to get something out of this one, and I've gone with a 0-0 draw. And of course, that'll be a big result for Djibouti, give them a bit of a lifeline, perhaps, of course, to avoid the wooden spoon. But of course, negative 10 goal difference for the moment for Djibouti, but we'll see how they'll get on that one. Next, of course, Malawi up against Ivory Coast. How about that one then, shall we? This is probably on the same match day as well. Ivory Coast, one of the bigger boys, and of course Cameroon in this respect. Group played each other 2 times in 2009, so in Group D, just 1 win for Ivory Coast, 1 draw as well, no wins for Malawi. Malawi coming to just 1 win in 6 for them. Meanwhile, Ivory Coast coming to unbeaten in the last 6 games, picking up 4 wins and 2 draws to boot. Last time I played each other in Malawi was a 1-1 draw back in the World Cup qualifying campaign back in 2009. It was back in Malawi. However, coming into this, Malawi picked up a win against Mozambique last time. Meanwhile, Ivory Coast picked up a win against Cameroon, and of course they do sit top of the pops at the moment with 4 points out of a possible 6. Malawi in third, of course, with 3 points so far out of a possible 6. I don't think Malawi have got any hope in this one. Ivory Coast should be too strong. 2-0 win on the road, and of course give them a big old shot and maybe a big old push towards at least the next round of qualifying. I think there's another stage before we can find out who will go through. Kicking off forward is Cameroon against Mozambique. Must-win game for Cameroon on this one to keep up the heat on Ivory Coast. Let's have a quick look actually about that, the World Cup qualifying campaign for Africa. I just want to make sure about the stages. Because it is confusing. I've never really paid too much attention to it in the past. So this is the second round. Of course, I think the winners go through to the third round. Is that right? To third round, and in the third round, I think, is it a knockout sort of business? In the third round, obviously 10 group winners from the second round. To 5 home and away games. So the 10 group winners will go through to the thing, and then they will have home and away knockout matches, and only 5 nations go through to the Qatar in 2022. So it's still a long way, especially for the likes of Cameroon on this one. Anyway, these two have played each other 2 times in 2020. 2 wins out of 2 for Cameroon, nothing for Mozambique, of course. So one of these 2 teams, either Cameroon and Ivory Coast, will not make it to that next stage. Of course, the last time I played in Cameroon was a 4-1 win for Cameroon back in African Qualifiers in Group F. That was back in November 2020. Of course, they came to just 1 defeat past 5 games. Of course, that 1 defeat was against Ivory Coast. Meanwhile, Mozambique without a win in 4, of course, and the last match was against Malawi, and they did lose. Of course, Cameroon also did lose to Ivory Coast. On this one, I've got to go with Cameroon to bounce back on this one, 3-0 win. Of course, put a bit of pressure on Ivory Coast, of course, for that reverse fixture whenever it comes around. Kicking off forward, though, is Angola taking on Gabon. That's right. These two sides, of course, duking it out. Where are you? Angola against Gabon over in Group F. Played each other 5 times, 2005, 2 wins apiece and 1 draw. Biggest win for Angola, 3-0 win. The biggest win the other way was a 2-1 win. Of course, coming into Angola, just 1 win in 6 for them. Meanwhile, Gabon without a win in 3, just 1 win in 5 if you want to get a bit broader than that. Last time played in Angola was a 2-0 win for Angola back in March 2021. Of course, Angola coming to back at that loss against Libya. Gabon coming to over that draw against Egypt. Big result for that for the grand scheme of things on this one. But unfortunately, I don't think Angola will follow up with a win. I think they're going to get only a draw on this 1-1 against Gabon, and again another draw for Gabon, but I think they need to be winning those if they're going to be considering themselves for an outside look at this group, because I think Egypt have got it all to lose. It's theirs to lose. Anyway, over in Group F, played each other these two sides. Egypt against Libya 3 times, 2004, 2 was Egypt, just 1 for Libya. Egypt comes to without a defeat in 6. Meanwhile, back-to-back wins though for Libya. Of course, last time played each other over in Egypt was a 1-0 win. It was a friendly back in June 2017. It's been back-to-back wins for Egypt over Libya, and also back-to-back clean sheets when they played against them. Egypt did only pick up a draw against Gabon last round. Meanwhile, Libya, back-to-back wins, of course, beating the likes of Gabon and Angola. And of course, that win against Angola was on the road. I don't think they'll get anything on this one. I think Egypt will be too strong, 2-0 win, and you probably will see Mo Salah back leading the charge for Egypt to try and seal the bloody deal. And that is it. It's a weird one, just looking so tiny, but that's the way it is at the moment. Of course, to keep it clean, keep it a bit more precise. But anyway, that's the state of play for over in Africa. Be sure to get your picks in as well using the code /WC2022 Africa. That's, of course, the static link. Be sure to give the video some love and smash your thumbs up, smash your subscribe. Check the links down below on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and of course, Patreon as well. Until then, smash your subscribe. See you soon. Until then, we are out. Oh, yeah.